Hello guys, Ecto here and welcome to Zero Resistance. This is what the module look like. It's very simply just a navy blue background with a number 128 on it. And the story of this module is we're going to be helping a friend who is mentally suffering by being close to them. First of all, we need to get inside the room, which will be knocking on the door until the number turns green. However, there's a chance where after the first knock the number will turn yellow. I'll go over this if it appears during the module, of course, but we still go over it if it doesn't appear and try to explain it as best as I can. So, the first knock is any time. We don't have the yellow number here, so go to this one. Last seconds digit of the timer is equal to the last digit of the serial number, so 2. When only one of the seconds digits is prime, 45, 4 is not prime, 5 is prime. Concatenation of the minutes digits and the seconds digits is a palindrome number. These are one of the harder bits, because for this case we're going to take away 60 from this, so like we had here 130 minus 60, we have 53. This is the number we're going to be taking into account. We're going to take into account as if it was in hours, minutes, seconds format. So the concatenation being a palindrome would be 53, 35. So we're going to be waiting for that. As you can see, this is based on edge work, hence why I've loaded up multiple instances again. So this is probably the one you're going to be waiting the longest for, especially if the palindrome just isn't possible until much later on. So this might be a module you have to leave to a bit later. A is when the seconds digits are equal to the product of the seconds digits are equal to the product of the sum of the serial number digits. So 6 times the number of batteries, 6 times 3. 6 times 3, which is 18. Yep. So we're going to be modulo 60, of course, so pressing it on 18, which again we're going to be waiting a little bit for that. I don't know how often it will do it for each one, but I guess it's more likely to appear later down the list rather than nearer the top. So we're waiting for 18 here. Actually, this might be the one you have to wait the longest for, I don't know. Actually, the palindrome one you might have to wait more than a minute, so yes, this is the longer one. 4. And the total time in seconds is divisible by the sum of the alphabetic positions in the serial number letters. Okay, so this one's again a complicated one. So the serial number letters are R, I, and E. Well, the total time in seconds, total time in seconds, so in just seconds now, divisible by the sum of the alphabetic positions. So we're waiting for it divisible by 32. So we're currently at aim for one at 110 something. And 10, 60 plus something. $110.24, which means we could also get 56. Yes. And now the number is green. So we can now press the status light, which will get us to stage 2 being close. And simply, we have to highlight the module to reduce the time. Not highlighting will increase the time. And then when the time reaches 0, we can press status light of the module. And it mentions here the module can't strike, so it will do some fake strike sounds and module shakes, but don't worry about that, it's not actually striking you. I guess it's meant to be representing the person having their crash out, basically. But as it goes on, you'll get calmer until nothing's happening. As you can see, if we don't reach the alternate state, we get 30 seconds plus every strike on the module. Then the alternate state is 60, and then striking on the alternate state is 90 plus 10 for every strike. So, now we've reached 0, we press status light, and we get ourselves module. Let's do another example. So, first knock is any time. When the last seconds digit, so 4, is equal to 4 here. And when only 1 second digit is prime. I'm going to wait for this one because we can have 59. Concatenation again, so we're now on 108. Okay, so this is one of the awkward moments where we can't get to a palindrome quite quickly, so I might quickly do a bit of this. Okay, there we go. So now we should be a more reasonable point. So now we can get 54 there, or in this case, 44, 44. So wait for 44, 44. In reality, you would have to wait for this, but 44, 44. Okay, product of the sum of the 2 digits is going to be times 9 plus 4. Yeah. The batteries, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then mod 60, so 31. We'll be waiting a little bit again. Just to show that that's the same thing. So waiting for 31 to turn up. Total time in seconds is divided by 0 number of letters. So 0 number of letters is 6 plus 11 plus 22 plus 6. 45 this time. So we're currently on, going to probably be aiming for 102, possibly even 101 something. Okay, so 102.5 then. Two. The concatenation of the minutes digits and the seconds digits is a prime number. Okay, so the minutes digits is currently 42. So we're basically looking for when this is going to be prime. So, well, we should look at that instead. So 41 something, 51, 53, 41, 53. And then it turns green. So now it's green. It will always turn green on 1 though. So again, similar to previously, we just have to hover over this for a few seconds as it does some fake strikes and some shakes. So, and remember, if you're not highlighting the module, let's see if it does it here. Yeah, the number will start going back up again. So as it gets back down to 0, and so I didn't realise this was going to take so long. Let's just see if this one, okay, this one isn't the special case. So I was going to do 3 examples, but I feel like 2 was enough here. So let's just explain the alternate state. If the number turns yellow, then the room is initially unlocked, but it's sleeping rather. The number will never turn green in this state. If you do something wrong, you'll let with your friend, and you'll basically fully reset the module. So, in this, to get through this stage, we have to use this. So, we would have to do a 64 stage, a 32 stage, and a question mark stage, I think this means. In this case, press the module, and be careful, the module and the status light are different here. Press the module when the last digit, seconds digit time is equal to the last 0 digit, so same as 64. Press the status light when the seconds digits and the time is 00, which is different. And then press the module when only one of the seconds digits is prime, okay, the normal 32. And then I would assume it would take you to here. I've not seen this case, so sorry that I'm not explaining this well. If I've got that wrong, please do correct me. But that was 0 resistance. Hopefully you understand how at least the green side of this module works, and hopefully I've explained the yellow side well enough. And I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. I'll see you later.